salute the imaginary friends of Kids Place Live. Looking about there. Well, okay. Honestly, I can't actually see the imaginary friends of Kids Place Live. That's probably a function of them being imaginary and all. But I know that they're along for the ride in the back seats of Kids Place Live. That's why on today's show, we are highlighting them with a classic live from the Monkey House imaginary friend meet and greet. And bonus, for every new imaginary friend we meet, that's one more listener that we get to add to our listenership numbers, which I'm sure will make the executives here at SiriusXM very happy. See? We've had imaginary friends listening this whole time. Now, if only we could sell them their own SiriusXM subscriptions. But I digress. Let's meet our next human being and the imaginary friend that they brought with them. Give it up, me monkey nods, for Piper! Hey, Piper, how are you?
Good.
Great. Wait, I assumed something there, Piper, but I want to make sure I'm correct. Are you a human being, or are you an imaginary friend?
I'm a human being.
Wait, well, how do I know that? Because you might be an imaginary friend who thinks they're a human being, but they're actually imaginary. Is there anything you can do to prove that you're a real person, Piper?
Not really.
Well, how about this? I'm holding up a sign right now with a picture of a bridge on it. Can you see this picture of a bridge, Piper? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, great. You passed the test. You're real. You're not a robot, and you're definitely a human being. Piper, tell us, who is your imaginary friend?
I have two. I have Kid and Monstery.
Whoa, interesting. Kid and Monstery. Did I say that right? Monstery is your other imaginary friend?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's go through them. Tell us about Kid.
Kid loves to do art and loves to play the piano with me.
Oh, fun. Okay, so Kid is more of a kind of humanities imaginary friend. When you're making art or making beautiful music, Kid's there to help you out. And what does that look like when you're playing piano? Like, you've got your hands on the keys playing piano. How does Kid help with that?
Usually when it's a long song, she could turn the pages for me.
Oh, I see. Will Kid's hands ever be on the keys with yours, so it's two pairs of hands on there? Or are you the player and Kid is always the page turner?
I'm the player.
Okay,
and
that's
she's
nice.
the page turner.
Yeah, great. Players got to play. So that makes sense. Kid is there as sort of like a musical assistant, I guess. And is that the same way with artwork? You're making the art and Kid is there just to help you with all the materials, to keep yourself organized while you're making artwork?
Well, usually we like to do contests on, like, who does it differently.
Oh, okay. So with when it comes to making, like, visual art, you give Kid the keys and Kid gets to make whatever art that she wants to make. That's fun. Is her art a lot different than yours, or is it pretty similar?
Sometimes they can be similar, but usually hers are different.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's nice to have some diversity of artwork in the family. All right, now let's talk about Monstery. By the way, I think it's so cool that you have two different imaginary friends, both because, you know, you got a nice diverse group of friends, and also that's two more listeners that I get to count. Tell us about Monstery, Piper.
Monstery likes to sleep a lot, but also he likes to exercise. Like, whenever it's PE day at my school, he comes with me.
Interesting. Wow. So sometimes he's really lazy. He just lies down and doesn't do anything. But on PE days, Monster can somehow, like, mobilize and make it to school in time to break a sweat. Which way is Monster more fun? Is Monster more fun when just chilling out, sleeping in bed, or is Monster more fun when doing, like, hard work at PE?
Usually when he's doing work with me at PE.
Yeah, I believe it. I see. So Monstery, when sleeping at home, that's when you turn to Kid and you'll make artwork and play piano. But then on PE days, Monstery comes and really gets crazy. That's really fun. Look, this is a hard question. Maybe you can't answer it, but is there one of these two imaginary friends that you have more fun playing with than the other? Or are they kind of equals in your eyes?
they're kind of equal.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Audience, Piper has 2 equals as imaginary friends. It's Kid and Monstery, and we're adding them to our listenership numbers. Just like that, we're up to 18 listeners. Now, many of those are imaginary, but, don't tell the directors of the Kids Place Live Talk, or Sirius XM Talk Department about that. Just, we'll just consider them just regular old listeners. Thank you for calling, Piper in Virginia.